Class is in session. It is Monday night. I just walked in the house. My head is still I'm thawing my brain out. It is the first white snow of the year. Let's talk about the concept that most people overlook when it comes to sports wagering, which is you claim, and I have a hypothesis, it is just a claim that you're wagering on sports to make money. Initially, you know nothing about sports wagering. You're a fan. You enjoy watching baseball or football or hockey if you're in Canada or in Las Vegas, because those are the only two places that people like hockey. And for all you hockey lovers, you have at it in the comments. And then you say, "Oh, I have a good opinion," because there's no stress, there's no dopamine flowing through your system. I have a good opinion. I can make money with this because I'm picking all these games and there's no money on the line. And now every time you turn on the TV, unlike before, there's a sports wagering commercial, join a sports book, put in a little bit of money, get a large bonus. So you go from lover of a sport, fan, you're hypnotized with all the ads, and then you're made to believe that same opinion when you were picking games without money on the line will be the same. So what you're doing is you're initially wagering on sports for making money and confirmation of your own opinion, which has nothing to do with making money. Now, a pro doesn't care what shape the ball is. I'm doing this video because I just got home and I admit it is late. It is 1:10 a.m., right? A pro does not care what shape the ball is. And how so, may you ask? Well, if you were on my Telegram channel yesterday, at 1:49 a.m., I sent out 4 plays for today, Monday the 15th. It had nothing to do with the NFL. It had nothing to do with college basketball. It had nothing to do with the NBA. A pro versus a Joe only cares about ROI. That's it. So last week, if you were a dime player, you made $4,600. Last Monday, I lost $2,100. It was my worst losing day of the week. We'll see how this week ends. All clients that text that number and joined, 1 week for a nickel, 1 month for a dime, and 6 months for 3 dimes, did not go 1-0, did not go 2-0, did not go 3-0, 4-0. How so? One of the comments yesterday's videos, I said the Sony Open, and they said, "Oh, that's golf, LOL." Yeah, you know why? Because as a purveyor of the information that I'm getting from my major betting syndicates globally, not locally, my head's warming up now, I don't care about any of that nonsense. I bet it and I forget it. Last night I sent out 4 matchups in the Australian Open. 3 ATP, which is men, 1 WTA, which is women. Clean sweep. Clean sweep on these matches. 2, when I sent them out at 1 in the morning, by the time you woke up, you were 2-0. And then you had to wait till 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to go the other 2-0. I didn't even know I was 4-0 until I just walked in and checked the records. So if you're listening to this video and you care what shape the ball is, then you're not betting to make money. You never have been. You never will be. You're just wagering for confirmation of your own lousy opinion, because nobody can win on their own. It is not possible. And that's not me being anything other than a 51-year-old man, soon to be, with a big white beard, who started with a nice thick black beard, and it's gray from years and years and years and years and years back in the day of trying to beat the system with an absence of information. And then it was like, you know what? I'll find the guys that are doing this, and I'll just be a middleman and a broker. So with that being said, let's talk about the number one team in all of basketball against the spread. Oak City, 26-12-1, goes to the Lakers as a 3.5-point road favorite, loses the game outright, and does not get the cover. On the overnight line, little steam came in on the Oak City Thunder. I'm going to roll with that steam against the Clippers. They're in LA. They're playing in the same spot. They lost last night against the Lakers. They're still the number one team ATS. I'm going to take the Thunder plus the 5 is your overnight complimentary selection. Now, normally I don't discuss the NFL because it's not relative, but let's talk about these opening numbers and we will monitor them through the week. My Baltimore Ravens, wow, 9.5-point favorites and 45 in the NFL opening night when they just put the line out. So we'll see if that number crosses the key number of 10 or goes the other way through the week. San Francisco 49ers. I can't remember in playoffs where you had such high favorites. San Francisco 49ers minus 10, again, against the Packers, and the total is 50.5. In terms of futures to win the Super Bowl, the number one team is currently plus, it's whatever it is. It's San Fran is number one. The Baltimore Ravens here in Baltimore are number 2. The dark horses that probably won't wind up in the Super Bowl, and I'm not talking about the spread. It'll probably be San Fran against the Ravens, right? In terms of just in the Super Bowl. And that's just my opinion. It has nothing to do with information. Tampa Bay at Detroit. Tampa Bay got the win tonight, blowing out Philadelphia. It is very hard to win on the road. Both dogs, home team dogs, in the playoffs won this week in the wild card as Cleveland goes down and Philly goes down on the road as a road favorite. Detroit is minus 6. They're the number one team against the spread in all of football. And the Buffalo Bills are laying 2.5 against the Chiefs. That'll be a real barn burner with a 46 total in the cold tundra weather of Buffalo. We'll be monitoring these moves all week long. And as always, I'll be on the radio show live every Wednesday at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. in Las Vegas at 107.1 FM, like I have for the last decade. And hopefully this week we'll get it right and we'll be able to broadcast directly to you live. I won't mention that complimentary selection again. If you missed it, you have to go back and look. 1 week is a nickel, 1 month is a dime, 6 months is 3 dimes. Good day and good luck.